being suspect as well.
You landed? You land?
Go ahead.
Come on, Sister Microphone. Listen to me, because when I was just speaking, and I was speaking to me, myself, and I clearly said, this is my discrepancy that I personally have with the family. You jumped out and you started interrupting and said this is not factual and this is that and this is that. Now, why I'm gonna say uno is because of this. You see, every time when someone comes up with their personal view or their opinion as to why they feel this family is guilty, y'all always come and try to discredit that person's opinion, but none of uno cannot come and say to us, this is why we feel like it's a possibility, and I'm going to emphasize possibility, that they are not guilty. They could be telling the truth. You, me, myself, Bella, none of uno cannot say why y'all have a feeling that there is a possibility that they are not suspect or guilty.
But I feel like I've given my reason why I I am not pointing solely at the family. I said to you the fact that a little boy was out in the public gives everybody access to him, and that's my opinion.
Okay. Clarendon is much far from Manchester. And if you know the story, the backstory behind Manchester, I am not saying in any way, form, or shape that this family isn't the suspect. They could very well be the suspect. But there's also a possibility that they are not the suspect. They are a bunch of people with a bunch of inconsistency because they feel that there's a possibility that they are covering for another one and covering for another one, and nobody really know who they're covering for.
You finish? Come on, interrupt me now. No. Me myself, let me ask you this, because cute girl says that she feel like there's a possibility with them. Let me ask you now. In with everything where you look on that case here, right? Let me take out the public outside, because you say there's a chance that you think also that is a possibility that it could be them. You ever try to sit down and think and like look at none of the things that we are saying and say, yes, this could and go so, or even try to come up with something yourself to form an opinion to say as to why it's a possibility that they could be guilty with everything we hear in the case so far? Have you ever tried to form an opinion for say, so they could be guilty because this and that, or say nothing there so?
Can I answer you? Want me to respond, or
Yeah, I'm
is I
finished.
don't? I want to make sure I finish. All right. Okay. I've said it on this live before that if if when we weren't sure that the little boy had attended school, in my opinion, Mr. T was the last person to see the little boy. And for me, he is the biggest suspect because him cannot tell us what happened to the child after. And him are the last person, based on their accounts, to see the little boy. So for me, that is why earlier I also said I still have doubts as to whether or not that child was in school. And if that child was not in school, Mr. T need to tell me who him drop off the little boy to. Yeah, me never say all of that. Me say him never, huh? Yo, what are you doing? When Mr. T asked me what would make it be me say I have a a chance that I believe it's them. You understand? Because, and then I'm going to tell you what is hard for me to swallow. It is not easy. It is not cheap to raise a child. It is not emotionally easy to raise a child. None of it. It takes a lot to raise a child. Me can't see them a spend time, effort, love, energy, money, all of that on Jayden. And one little broke foot I gonna make them do that. It's just too far-fetched for me. That is a big pill to swallow.
Can I ask you a
Even if you
question? If
take
you
a
can,
child
okay.
for 6 months, it takes a lot of money, time, energy, effort, all of that to raise a child.
Me myself,
Yes,
what would
myself.
you
Yes,
say?
myself.
Okay.
But you must remember, they don't just get up. They don't just get up and do things, right? Is a reason why they move in like that, because the so-called American child, has been injured. So how are you gonna talk about far-fetched? You see, the thing is this, right? I respect all your comment, but I can see why people will have argument when you talk. How you gonna use the
Okay.
word
Let me
far-fetched?
ask a question. Let me ask a
Thank
question.
you, Papa.
Let me ask
Thank
a
you,
question.
Papa.
Let me ask
Jesus
a question.
Christ, man.
So I'm not even gonna ask me myself alone. I'm asking the whole chat this question here. So chat, let me ask you something. Let me ask you one question, chat. It's also for me, myself, and I, but more ask the whole chat. So, and I am repeating what me, myself, and I just said. So you spend all this money on the pitney, you raise the pitney and do all of this thing to the pitney. You send the pitney go to school. Who's that?
Clap, Mama.
Right? Listen, so all of these things that me, myself, and I just said, okay? You spend all of this money on the kid, you look after the kid, you feed the kid, you do everything to the kid, right? So after doing all of these things, you don't think, say, for not searching for the kid is a big question mark for all of that with me, myself, so them just do for the kid, and then you just tap search the kid like a one puppy, like I was a puppy, so?
Talk up the thing,
You
Tiger.
explain? How would you explain that to me then? Because I agree with you with what she just said, that you're not going, even if you don't spend on a kid, nobody, in my opinion, is going to come and even say, let's say, a next child do my child something. I'm not going to just go and do the child something like that. No, I don't think a human being wired that way. Okay? But I am just going where me myself just said. Okay? I'm going by what me myself just said. But so you do all of these things, and you want to tell me that 7 brothers, 7 different minds, but yet still all of these people in this yard just have this crocodile look on them face and this iguana look on them face when they do an interview, not even look a quinta eye 2 times and rub look spit in the eye, make it look like a ball, and only spend so much money upon this spit and do them so much. Come on, man.
That talk, no Tiger. We are
Well
not
said,
done
Tiger.
yet.
Well said. And
Me
that is why
myself,
the
right?
word
Me myself,
far-fetched annoyed me
hold
just
on.
now.
Hold
Well
on, me
said.
myself, you're saying that you don't think they would spend so much money and then because of one little accident, them do that. Me myself, are you aware of the
Why you guys,
story?
hold on. Don't just say money, because money has no real attachment.
Well, I've done
I
so
did
much
say
then.
money, but I said money. I said they must have cared, because na care how your heart tough or something. At some point, the child must have done something that made you smile, that made he was a great achiever, that made you proud of him, make your heart swell when people say, ah, Jayden, that's nice. You say, you're saying to yourself, I mind if you that now. When you think you can
Okay,
test him.
okay, I get that. So whatever they have done then, okay. So are you aware of the case where the father went to the police station and reported his daughter missing and come to find out that he was the one who was responsible for her unaliving? Don't you think that
But
he
what
have
was
done a
he
lot for
doing?
her as well?
What was
Huh?
he doing? What was he
What do you
doing?
mean? What was he doing? I'm just saying, based on what you just said, that if they have done so much and had so many happy moments with this
Hold
child and
on.
whatever, they wouldn't have turned around to do this thing. And I'm saying, are you aware of there are other cases that these things do happen in? People can
Okay.
love you this minute and then still unalive you.
Can I respond?
Can we agree to that?
Where
Go ahead.
Yes.
where the father and daughter was concerned, right? He was doing something that was going to come to light and put him in trouble, and that's why he did what he did. You notice what I said? I said a simp and I like one of them essay the baby. I never like somebody essay the baby. The baby broke his femur. I do not see that as this out of this world phenomena for cause somebody for do that. What the man did that do to him daughter, me can see why him would do that. Him end goal would have been what it was because of what him a do. You understand? But for the baby break him foot and it took a lead up to that. It don't add up in my mind.
All right, add this for me then. If you're saying that your child broke his femur and this is the reason why you came to Jamaica, the baby is two. It's not for free for him to fly. You bought a ticket for him to come back to America to get the necessary treatment because you think say them never do justice, them never give him justice in the hospital then, right? You buy a ticket for your 2-year-old fly back with you. However, you left him in Jamaica. That ticket money they burn up. Not only that, the
Mm-mm.
next day.
Hold on, stick up in Shanda. I want to address the trying to bring the child back for medical care. Shanda, can I ask you where are you located now? Jamaica or
This is what I'm talking about. But go ahead.
no? What are you talking about? If I say something, then say what you're talking about. I want to ask you. I'm asking you. Are you located in the United States or no?
I'm overseas.
All right. Is it far-fetched you've never heard anyone that leave Jamaica to come to the United States to get medical attention?
No, it's not far-fetched. Go ahead though. Because remember,
Okay.
me not land yet,
Well,
but one.
all right. All right, so let me stop because I thought I said I
Because
want
you go so far, continue because you know what I was saying. So go ahead.
no, I was talking about the when you said she went to Jamaica to get the baby to take the baby back to the United States. You know how much people that don't live in the United States that come to the United States from all over the world to get medical treatment? So it's not a phenomenal, it's not unusual that she would want to bring the baby back to the States to get medical attention, one. And two, when you said the ticket burn up, you don't know what kind of ticket. The woman probably paid insurance on the ticket and called them and said, I want to change the date. She not necessarily lose the money. And if she lost the money, it's not because she just out of the blues made the decision not to take back the baby. She could not take back the baby, and that is why the baby did not come back to the States with her.
Is that is what we're that is what we're talking about because that's not what I was talking about, but to interrupt me. But however, because we wasn't disputing none of that. I wasn't disputing say she for carrying back to America for get better treatment. I never said that. I'm just saying what she had said, but to not like interrupt. But anyway, if I can continue. As I was saying, she spend the money, buy the ticket for her son. This is where we're going at. She said for better medical attention, right? That's why she buy the baby ticket. No, I am saying if when you as a nurse, you should have probably know say there's a strong possibility a baby could even fly because of the pressure and all of that. Because you know, like the nurse to use judgment and this and that, but there was no judgment at first when it comes to fear on a child, right? But next thing too, if a baby have a broken femur, right, we can bleed out. How is it that he was discharged from the hospital within 1 day? Him discharged from the Mandeville Hospital for go to another hospital without him foot being even casted, right? We have followed so far. And She didn't even travel with that baby in an ambulance. She traveled with him in her car, right? With a broken femur, not even casted. And this is the reason that she's saying why the baby couldn't fly, right? Because that is the doctor said the baby cannot fly. It only can be transported by ambulance, which he wasn't transported by an ambulance. He was transported by her to another hospital. And then, but this is what I'm not even say that part because I don't know if it is factual. But if your baby can transport to the other hospital and then you left the Wednesday, wouldn't it be enough? Because by then the baby foot should have casted, whereas he could have been able to go up on a plane with you and come back to get the medical attention you see him needed, right? But none of this happened. And yes, the ticket burn up because him still not reach America within that
Let me
time,
ask one
right?
question. Let me ask one question, right? So, you know, some me not understand. Me don't understand it, but me know, and what I'm afraid of, it is going to be explained out. But I am going to ask it anyway, right? So, I am in Australia right now, and my baby dropped. I am in Australia right now, and my baby dropped, right? My baby dropped in Jamaica, and I don't know what wrong with the baby. I don't know what wrong with the baby. And me I go left and say me I go care about my baby to get medical treatment. I don't know what wrong with the baby. Suppose the baby this drop and sprain 192. Me have to go run back with the baby if you want to sprain to go Australia go give medical treatment. That don't make no sense to me really and truly. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because if you don't know what happened to the baby and you are gonna say you're gonna fly to Jamaica because your baby dropped. Remember you know, after the doctor then look on the scan, them know what happened to the baby. So she left to go for the baby, to care back the baby. What if she got Jamaica? Yes, I when she go down, if go pick up the baby, to care back the baby, I sprain the baby, sprain it to her. Yeah, fly got Jamaica for a sprain to her. They're full of shit like crap, the whole lot of them. Let me tell you something, man. They're full of shit. Anybody know what say they're full of shit? They're full of shit.
Tiger.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure our understanding was that the girl knew that the baby's leg was broken when she went to Jamaica.
How? The mother, no, she can't. Listen, have you been listening to the interview them? When did the mother state that she carried the thing from Al Green to Al Blue to go get the result? And when they got Al Blue, till Mr. T said, like they take people for eat that. Let me tell you something, the one them I got jail. Let me tell you something, you see, when I get me mad for my birthday, you know. Because Mr. T, I go say, me never know such thing I come on screen now. Me think say you have to carry paper like I style, you know, I try to style the crowd. Me never know such thing I come on. What time, hold up a second, what time did they heard that the thing view? So how did she know before that? Because unless the mama your crocodile mama doctor to them. And she have scared of fear yard. Because they could know what a baby foot broke or not. And a baby drop and their foot bend up. Baby drop and their foot bend up. They could not know that.
All right,
They could not know that. So when she left from America, and as what she said, she had got Jamaica to go pick up a picnic. She never get the result yet. She has not get the result yet. I then what time she left from America? If she get the result, America and Jamaica almost up at the similar time, you know. And the crocodile say after 12 she still not get through yet, you know. You understand? So if she don't leave America for reach Jamaica, you want to talk to me, talk up the thing them to me, make me understand. I want to try to tell me, say. Because I'm still not listen to you, you know. I want to explain out everything. How the hell you gonna leave America, go to Jamaica for your picnic, for go carry back your picnic in America? What if when you go down there, you say the picnic job and prick out one and then toenail and you have to put one band-aid on it? You gonna tell me say you fly to America for go carry back your picnic for go give medical attention for a toenail? Oh, give me a break, man.
We
Leave
need
it.
to hear that
All
part,
right,
Birdie,
Tiger,
because
Not
Tiger.
only
Let me,
that,
my
Tiger.
Tiger,
understanding
Hold
didn't,
on, hold on.
not
1 minute,
only
please.
my
1
that,
minute, please.
understanding,
1 minute, 1 minute,
I
1 minute, please.
they knew
1
the big
minute,
leg
1
was
minute.
broken.
Hello. 1 minute. Let me just fill in that puzzle, what Tiger just said. This is a bit of puzzle that I'm going to fit in now. The reason why the lady fly down with rage is because of what Demar said to her. That's why she fly down, because what Demar said to her, her head chip and she fly down. So that's where that bit come in.
That even make a lot of sense. That makes a lot of
Say
sense
that again, I didn't hear you.
because the whole in her head chip. And she feel like
Exactly.
Jamaica that chip head. Because you like have to, you see, you know, I listen for
You know what,
for
chip
attack,
head?
you know. I'm a sitting right here, so
Let me say
I
what
listen
chippy
to
head.
you,
Let me
you
give
know.
him a little 2 cents. Let me give him a little 2 cents to a chippy head. What chip the head then if we're going to put it say at that Cassie, which me think me know say no so. But when Demar tell her that the baby jump and Jayden move, that means that Jayden wishfully cause her picnic fee drop.
That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying.
So
That
because
is
of
what I'm
that,
saying.
the anger come up. You tell me catch a boy there because him cause me picnic for drop. So
All
Jayden is
right.
the reason. Jayden is the reason for she to be coming
For
here.
surprise, for
Okay, man.
surprise, you want to tell me, at no point when she'll leave work, if it take her an hour to get to the airport, that's 60 minutes, it takes another what? Let's call it 3 hours to get to Jamaica. That's so that's 4 hours, and it takes her another couple hours to get to where they are. None of those several hours, no point. Common sense chipping in her head and say, you can't go do that in her foolishness. No? She just come with blood in her eye and
She just
and she take
that
me
blood
and
and
that
put
is
it on her
myself,
why
foot.
me
And she just
myself, let
take
me
blood
quote
and blood
for
put her
you.
foot.
Let me quote for you. And this is not allegedly, this is quote what Shanik said herself. That is when she saw her baby that she started to come back to normalcy, like the anger
okay.
left her.
Okay.
This is not
Okay.
allegedly. This is
Case
what she
closed.
said. Is
That's
when
an
she
answer for her.
see the baby. And remember, she never said she see the baby until after 7 that night. And this is after Jayden went missing.
Shanda,
Shanda, you
did
know, said that's why
Hold on, me
lawyer. Hold
myself,
on, can I
Shanda.
just say something?
Hold on, me
Hold on.
myself. One
Hold
second,
one
one
sec.
second.
You know, said that's why lawyer tell us said do not talk because you see how people take people word and twist it. The girl told us why her head the chip. She
Because
said
of the
when she keep a
slow.
call her mother and the doctor them not doing anything for the baby at that anger. You see, on a pick out one
No,
little
you
part,
are twisting
she
now.
make one
You
whole
just
sentence,
asked
you know,
Mr.
and a
Hold
pick out
on.
half of the
Shanda, hold on.
sentence.
Go ahead.
You guys pick out a half of the sentence and leave the other half where would I state why she said she was angry. She said when she
You
keep her call her mother and her mother keep her tell her say she don't get you yet. She don't get you yet. Anybody would get angry for that.
Our
How you get it that she was aiming her anger at the little
our head
boy?
was already
I
Steady
never
on,
clear
said
because
that.
myself.
Did
steady
I
on,
say
steady
that?
on, steady
I
on,
told
steady on
her.
a little bit, steady
never
Can
on,
I
said
steady
that.
say
on a little bit,
can I say
steady on a
something
little
to
bit.
me myself? Me myself. You just asked a question to say when she was flying all the way here, if at one point she the anger never calmed down. Let me
No,
tell you why
never.
let me tell you why it's possible she didn't calm down. Because we just recently have a case that a girl fly from New York City and go to Florida and murder another girl
I
that was with her boyfriend. And
Oh,
we were saying to ourselves to at what point
no
she
anger never.
never calmed down. So when you have something in your intention, there's no calm down. So it's possible.
That's a two different situation though.
No, it's not.
Can I answer
That's a
your
two
question when you
different
No, no,
finish?
no,
situation.
no, no, no. No.
Answer your question when you finish, Cheryl. Let me tell you something psychologically, right? When a trauma is being done over time versus a one-time incident is two different situations, darling.
Oh, hold on. Let me say something to you. What if Jaden had lived with them, right? And constantly things happen. Things keep happening, and it's like because he's not such a close family to them. What if at this point this time when this happened, somebody said, you know what? This is the last straw.
So Cheryl, may I ask
And
you a
who would have
question,
said
right?
that? Who would have said
Who,
that? Who would have said that?
The family. What if they had problems like with Jaden and who not hearing and Jaden getting in trouble with this and Jaden getting at that, and then this one time when the baby drop and the foot broke, the anger chip in and them say, you know what? This are the last straw. Jaden
True.
got to go.
can I can I
Isn't that
respond to that,
possible?
Cheryl?
I want to
Cheryl,
say something after you, me,
hold
myself.
on. Cheryl,
Yeah.
Cheryl,
Mhm.
you realize they took Jaden. Anyway, them take him from them could have carry him back. So
You
if
know
me
that we
pick
are
up something,
say?
hold on now. If me pick him up and me believe same too much for me, I'm not gonna do a carry him back. I give him mother. So what you mean? So why would that have to be their end goal when them could have just simply return him to sender? Why would they go that far? That is what I'm
Because
saying.
it's
I'm not saying it's not
possible.
them enough, but I want to see
Don't say it's not
what is the
impossible.
motive?
It's possible. It's possible this can be the end goal because we see it play out a lot of times.
Well, true, my narrative
I
different.
can say, oh, go ahead,
My
Price.
narrative, my narrative different from 90% of the people them narrative. Me not gonna really get involved in this a piece because for me, it is more than the baby foot were broke. And it
That's what
is
I'm saying. It's something
the
that build
baby,
up and it's like this is the
the
last
baby is
straw.
on right. And it can be that, but me see it for the principal to get involved and playing such part, how the principal would have come in a something personal in a for them home, where him a play and I show the narrative one different direction, then it
Mhm.
caused me to see it from a different place. And that is the place where I see it from, which we were saying earlier on. I wonder if them would have heard it. I wonder if them principally are involved in some spooky things that so many principal being called. And he'd been called further up in the year for things are close to this year for things which is suspicious, right? So we are looking if we say why he would have had such interest to be making Jaden to be a naughty boy when you started out that he was a good boy. Why you would have come with your narrative to
Mhm.
say that Jaden was planning to run away because of the amount that he was eating? Why you would have said that he had extra bag? So you've been watching him. Why the principal watch Jaden, which is a student there every 3 weeks? Why you have so much tabs on him? Why?
So
Why?
that
Why
is
you been
another thing
doing
to say
this?
Jaden was at school. That is another thing to say
Then
Jaden was at school.
right. So he was at school. Nobody
There you
dispute that
go.
he wasn't at school. He was
Some
at
people on
school.
the panel
Why the
disputing it.
principal had so many interests in Jaden that he call it 600 picnic in the school. But you program him, you program yourself to follow him every step of his way for that day. That you can give a tally on him for that day. And that is why I am saying that Shanique come down, but not, and I will repeat it again, but not for her child, but to hand over Jaden to the occult. And that is what she had done, and she left her child just being a part of the plot. But her child would have taken the spiritual part because she need an alibi to be here. She had to have reason to be here.
What you mean? I would take the spiritual part. I don't understand.
Because the
Only thing is
spiritual
that
part, how
I'm
much people saw
saying
Jaden? How much people saw Jaden?
me myself, you need to have like a hope in mind because all the every live that I listen to you on, you're
No,
just
this is the only
always
live
so
I've ever been on.
no, well, I'm saying all the live that you meaning Tiger Live. I've listened to you more than once. You're always like not open enough to say it's possible that these
It
people
can go either
are
way. Yeah, it can.
guilty.
Mm.
And because, and you know why we're saying that is because if I'm not guilty, there's no way there's so much hole in our statement. And sometimes them twist up themselves and then the next time it's like too much. If
Girl,
Jayden had left home and go straight to school, they could say Jayden leave home and go to school. We don't know which part him there. And knowing that he was with us and I nurture him to the age that he is, my heart would be so broken. I wouldn't have stopped searching for him.
No matter
No
when nobody
matter
say.
what.
No matter
No
when
matter
nobody say.
what.
Let
Cheryl,
me ask
Because
one
I would have to.
question.
Cheryl,
Sorry, Price. Well, as me done your forward. I want to ask one question, guys. And me get that question from Wagwan earlier. So let me ask one question, right? Can I don't want me to go find and play. You remember what time the granny the crocodile woman say she get the baby get through, right? So if she did not text her mother, the baby mother in America, all of these information, what time did she left America then? Because 12 o'clock in a Jamaica time. What time is 12 o'clock in a Jamaica time? What time is that in America?
at this
One?
moment, it's 12 o'clock. At this time, it's the
1
same
hour
time.
ahead.
Well, we
1
know
hour
say it
ahead.
was in a September. So regardless what you're going to tell me, we know say in a September.
So
We
they
can
were,
ask Google. We
so it
can
would
ask
be,
Google.
so it would be 1 o'clock in the United States for
In a
12
September.
o'clock in Jamaica.
In a September.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the
Yes.
mother, we know say 12 o'clock, she and Mr. T turn up there with the baby and she want piece and she couldn't move. 12 o'clock, that come out of the crocodile mouth. And she text the daughter in America, say the baby not get through all of these things. So what time did that daughter fly from America come to Jamaica?
Well, Tiger, if I was the baby mother and all of this is saying about me and I am innocent, I would have come out and show my past.
No. Me never go to the past,
Cheryl,
you know. Cause listen, and me don't want to
hold on.
me don't want to answer what me not ask. Me I say, and the two of them, she says she and her mother, cause you just that's why she get ignorant. Because our baby now get through in a
Baby
hospital.
wasn't getting through.
And 12 o'clock, the mother never get through. So that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah,
would like
but
to
Tiger,
assume, all of a second, Milan, I would like to assume that when the mother takes her from the hospital, so the baby not get through yet, she was still in America. Because if the mother did get through 12 o'clock, she could not tell us the baby not get through yet.
Of course, she was still in America.
So
How should
I'm
I
just
get the
saying,
text?
when she buy the ticket to fly out to Jamaica, is it 2 o'clock American time or 1 o'clock American time? We don't have to understand because they must say the things, man, because we busy argue and I listen for your attack. We not listen to the depths of these things there, yeah?
hold on. So what time did she get to Jamaica, Tiger?
2 o'clock
The next morning,
day.
right?
2 o'clock, yeah.
Okay, 2 o'clock the next day. So some point between 12 a.m., 1 a.m. American time, and in the morning, she bought the ticket.
Okay.
And I wanted, Cheryl, I wanted to ask you something, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to assume that you're a reasonable human being, right?
Sometimes.
If your baby leg got broken, would the big M be the first thing that comes to your mind to do to the person?
No.
Okay. Our man
All
think
right.
it's so
Me this
easy.
answer.
Why we would
Nobody.
think, hold on now. Why is it that we would think we're above doing that? But we just think it's impossible that they're above doing that.
Okay. So because okay, me and you are reasonable. I am not saying that they am him. But I think that I think they'd have something to do with his disappearance. Remember, we're not sure if he is D or whatever the case is, but they'd have something to do with
The
his
poor baby is gone. He's
disappearance.
not here. He's
All
not
Right?
right.
here.
All
Me
right.
and you might not be thinking of M, but we don't know what was going on leading up to all of this.
All right. So when we hear everybody, I mean everybody. Yesterday, I would have speak to a close neighbor, somebody from the community, very highly person. Happened that the person vehicle wasn't working, and they had to take a taxi. Few taxi running at the community, and there was a discussion in the car with community members. And the neighbor speak clearly. Now your neighbor this, you know. Your neighbor supposed to protect you in a critical times like now. And your neighbor was so angry to say that it is Demar who unalive Jayden and Shanique and her driver, and Demar is the one who disposed of Jayden, and it done. He was saying exactly where him said it happened, because he can stay by his home and hear the quarreling by Mr. T's home. And the houses are not far away because I've been there. And the lady said she cry day and she cry night. And when she cry, she have to hide her cry because she don't even want her husband to see her crying, because she would have to explain to him what really happened. And so we can put, sooner or later, a lot of us, maybe including myself, I go push my foot and my hand in my mouth and say, all this time I think I did so, and I think I did so. And that is why when we are reason, we need to reason with an open mind. We need to put the do's and the cons. We need not to have great expectations of anybody. But I would have always looked for the worst and hope for the best.
Surprise.
Surprise. I want to ask a question, me, myself, and I. You see, I am a person who listens to what people say and analyze it. And if I am so afraid that I won't cry like my husband here, why do I go in a taxi full of people and
Not
say
only that.
No, it's
You
the
girl, also
taxi she would have
should
heard.
be arrested.
She would
because
no,
she
she would have
this
heard
knowledge
it.
sitting down on.
No, but you
don't
can't
tell
arrest. No, you
anybody.
can't arrest people. You can't arrest people for them here. You cannot. No law, no do that. No law.
She
And that is
heard
why
them
we are.
committing a crime. And
She's
she
She
not
don't
never
report it.
heard. She said her neighbor said it to her in the taxi. But the neighbor is the person who have told her. It's not the neighbor tell me or tell she. So she would have
to
heard it
you?
from the neighbor. Right? So she in the taxi, the neighbor in
Jesus
the taxi.
Christ.
The neighbor speak of it. She said she don't say it to anybody.
Push me
She
out
just
of the
basically,
line.
right? So wait. A lot of people know something, but people scared of their life in Jamaica right now. You know much people, you know that there's a man who saw at the pond, saw the activity, as in seeing the impression at the pond the morning after they had do whatever them do at the pond, and call one of Mr. T friend. You know, Mr. T called that man, and that man tell him exactly what happened at the pond. And Mr. T I say yes, he asks him about the pond because Jayden into water. Yes. So Mr. T mentioned out time out Jayden into water. And this
So
man
he
is a big
incriminated
man like
himself,
Mr.
you're
T.
saying.
He's a big man like Mr. T, and it is Mr. T friend. Right? And the man say he been calling Mr. T from that time till this time, and now Mr. T don't answer him phone 50 years because him think Mr. T would have come to him for him and Mr. T do the same thing when we do go all part to try to see if they can get somebody to search the pond, and Mr. T don't turn up. So he must say, when you do it, him say, who you be, man? You know, say you're powerful though, because everything. Yes, babes. I've shared this with
None of them people there where say them hear them see. Me not take them. The little boy has been missing for how long now? Heading to September, October, November, like 3 months. And you want to tell me people sit down where claim say them a witness to it. Sit down on that knowledge and don't come for so no wicked, just as wicked as whoever let little boy disappear. You understand?
I've been saying just that the exact
and I'm not taking
word.
your word for it.
No, wait. The exact word that you use is not. I am not denouncing it. May I tell you, say I'm not denouncing it. Say that is true. I am not denouncing it, and that is the difference between me and you. Because you what me know. It is not you are in their position. It is them, and them talk and them dead tomorrow morning is not you. So people really are trying to protect them 3 points. Even the man we mentioned the thing at the pond. Him said to the man, say, yo, I don't want nobody call me name, I don't want nobody come kill me, you know. Because him have to go bush go look after him cow too. And him have to go bush by himself. So when him talk himself, one of him gone. So everybody I try to use a little bit of wisdom at the same time. So all we have to do is hope that somebody brave enough and decide to put their life on the line, because even we were there as a chat. Yes, we're there as a chat and go on, but our life is just as stake as you that foreign. Nobody know you. Nobody knows if we find you, but people know if we find we. So
But
I still brave. We have
surprise.
to brave up to do it.
But
We have to
surprise.
brave up and yeah.
If the family can claim say them I get threatened and them fearful for them life, why regular people have this information wouldn't be afraid as well? And the
So
family
how
and
come?
them
And
can
that we are
If
trying to
them
say.
afraid, hold
Them
on.
have them family
If
too, you
them
know.
afraid, how is it? Hold on. If them afraid, how them a come up? Where is it coming from? They must have told
That's I
someone.
said to you, they were
If
among.
hold on,
They were
and
in.
if you are brave enough to
me
gossip it to
myself,
other
me
people,
myself,
why wouldn't
me
you be brave
myself,
enough to tell somebody that would be able to do something about the situation?
Hoping.
That is
me
the part I'm not
myself,
understanding.
me myself. Were you born on Mars? You don't know how Jamaica
No,
is.
born
This
with my
is
mother
what we are
Panama.
trying to end. But this is what we are here trying to end. People who know something and won't speak up, because the whole way upon the platform, I should be aware that I saw Jamaican people stay. Them
But
You
that
go
what
the
to
are
the
you
word, the
talking
big
police.
about?
word,
You go
Shando,
to the police.
informer.
Shando,
The big word,
Shando,
me myself, is
Shando.
known
But
as
based
an
on Shando,
informer. A lot of
Shando,
people don't want that
Shando.
on them.
But based on what Surprise is saying, these people are not afraid to talk. If they were afraid,
Me
hold.
myself,
Let me
let me stop
finish.
you. But you
Let me
just
finish.
interrupt me as well, like you alone always want to talk. And I am saying to you, is this me myself? Why are you acting like you're blind to certain things? The whole we come from Jamaica, people always aga so and attack amongst themselves, but not going to go actually to the authorities who can do something with this information. This is why what I would depend Tiger and what I would depend writers and say people who know something, who not forgot talk, if you're not afraid for talk, go tell somebody we can actually do something with the information. So none of you try to come out here and say, oh, I lied them because none of you don't know if it is lie or if it's true. Because we know how people at Jamaica stay, nobody don't want to be known as informer, but them will still amongst them one another
And
and talk.
sometimes the little so go in the right person ears, and the right person,
Exactly.
the right
Well,
person
we
just go
come from
boom and put
Jamaica,
one
we
on
know
one
how
neck
it
too.
stay down there already. We know
Eh.
people down there. I mean, no, say me no fear fact. People down there will know what happened to that boy there. What
Of
happened to the
course.
little boy. People down there, but them just won't talk up. And that is why we keep on and say people need to come forward with the information with them have and just talk.
You know much
People
time
know what
people go
happened
to
to the little
police?
boy.
You know much time people go to
Shando,
police in
hold on.
Jamaica? Wait.
Go ahead, me
Let me
myself.
just say my little point.
Oh.
A lot of time people go to the police in Jamaica and tell them what they know, and the police go back to the criminal and tell them, say, John say it, and the criminal go back go murder the police because he might kill him
You're
witness.
using the wrong word.
Or my analyze him
Let me tell you something.
witness.
You have to kind of start code up your them because you drop too much of them murder now.
All right, boss. Yeah. So basically, people go and analyze people because they realize that this person is the person is the weakness. You have your family to live for too, right? You have your kids to live for too, right? So we can all say no, and that is what many times reach us, we can all say until we are in that position, and then we are way against the balance.
Okay.
We are way between the balance. Not until we gone on the scale, right? So
Hold on.
right now, forbid it not, you may end up come to Jamaica and you may say something and you hear who do it. And you have to damn well shut your mouth. Else you never go back on that plane. So what you
My
going to do?
last,
You're going way between
my,
the balance.
You know
my
what,
last word is
Surprise?
this to the panel. I'm saying good night. But before I go, I'm gonna say my final word. Things gonna happen and things gonna come out, and a lot of people gonna be surprised who was involved in this Jayden Simit thing. Tiger, big up yourself. I'm
Me
done.
not
Happy birthday.
surprise. Me not a surprise.
Okay. But you know what I want to say? I
Look
hear you
yourself,
guys.
Marcus.
Yeah.
I hear you guys and I understand what you're saying about people being afraid to talk. But this is my thing. If I'm afraid to talk, that mean I'm afraid for talk. It don't mean me go tell somebody else. Because we all know only one person keep a secret. Once me tell somebody else, that somebody go and tell somebody, oh, me know so them not gonna tell the wrong person and then me get myself harmed. So if me I gotta take a chance for go say anything, me I gotta go say it to somebody that can do something about the situation.
Me myself, are you from Jamaica? Let me really ask you that. Are you from Jamaica? Are you
Yes, I
from
am.
Jamaica?
Yes, I am.
In a Jamaica, I know this of a fact. My community, the whole of we will there right here, so and all we see a man come on the spot and do something to somebody, right? Yes, sir. And the whole of we will there right here start talk and it spread all in the community. But you know when police come on the scene, who not gonna tell the police what we see?
I
Do you
told you
know
come
that?
from. I told you come
Do you
from.
know that?
I
So
told you
why you
come from.
act like this is so brand new information where you can't fathom? Because you left Jamaica probably long time and America is not like this or whatever. But this is how Jamaican people are. This is how they are. And them
So
do, I
you're
don't know why
saying
them refuse to
anybody
come out
can
of
just
this
come and
mentality.
tell you, say them did hear, say the neighbor say, somebody tell me, say the neighbor say, and it becomes law, say the people them do it.
I
So me can just take
can't
up
stop
tomorrow
the
and say,
video.
you know what? The neighbor they tell me something true enough, so them
Which
hear
part
him
of
over
Jamaica
there.
you come from? The rural part? Which part
No.
really?
No, man. Let me tell you something.
Stop talk.
Hey, you hear them? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something when me get her from this. I'm like I
Then
said,
let's hope
like I
here
said,
no send
people.
none.
A
Let's
Jamaica,
Where they
let's
hold on,
know?
hope
a
say
Jamaica in
here no
America you
send
come
none no
from.
God prison.
Almost
Let's
a
Where
hope
they know,
Jamaica
here
mama?
in
say
Where they know,
America you
mama?
come
no
Where they
from,
know?
not Jamaica not Jamaica the
No.
country.
I know.
Jamaica in
I know.
America, cause could Jamaica you come from me
say
myself.
let's
Could I
hope here
You know
say
never.
what me say? Let me
let's
tell you,
hope here say
let
no
me say
send
what me
none no
say.
God
Right,
prison.
fine.
Me
We all have
myself,
an
we are
opinion.
not taking what Mr. Price says as law. What I'm trying to
I'm
shine
Mr. Price
light
not
on.
take you as law neither.
Exactly. We are. I'm gonna know why she be so black. We are just saying that these
No, she in
things
a defense mood.
do
She's into
happen,
a
and
defense mood.
while we know say these things happen, we can't rule it out and say not no go so or not no go so when we are trying to solve a case. These are all
But that's not what you guys are doing.
possibilities.
You guys are saying they're guilty because one of the because is because the neighbors, somebody said the neighbor tell them
We
say,
say them
them
guilty
here
because of
say.
that.
Hmm.
So we are there. We are there now. Why is it? We are there now. Why is it that every time something is the arrow is pointing to these people, you are pushing it off?
No, I'm not pushing
Exactly.
it
What
away.
interests you? No.
What I'm
We are there.
telling
We are
you
there now.
is to
What interests
give
you
me the
have in
evidence
this?
that makes you
We are there
say the
now.
arrow point that
What?
way.
No. But what interest would you have to believe that these people are innocent?
Exactly.
Because, you want to know my interest? Because I
Yeah.
want the right culprit to get caught because
No, man. Let me tell you
I don't
something. And
want
you know what? Me I
another
gotta tell you something.
parent have to
We
cry
are
for them
now. Me I gotta
child.
tell you something. Me I gotta tell you something.
Ayo.
We are now. I am going to tell you something, and I'm going to show you how wrong you are. If a police really investigating Jayden case, you see, in the detective head, every man guilty until found innocent. In the book of law,
That's not
every
true.
man innocent. Wait. In the book of law, every man is innocent until found guilty. In the detective
True.
head, every man is guilty until proven innocent. Because you know what?
And
Everybody
sometimes,
to him is a suspect.
okay,
Everybody.
Exactly.
Wait. And I don't see you having these people as
that's not
no form of
true.
suspect. No,
It is true, me
no,
You
myself.
no,
know what,
no.
Shonda, you of all person
Me up,
shouldn't
you know
say
why
that.
me up all person
Hold
because
on,
every time somebody
surprise.
has a possibility,
Yeah.
you come out interject and say, but
I don't know how long you've been on here, but my thing is has always been this. All of
Okay.
Manchester is a suspect. And Mr. T
it
them
not sound
and the
like
rest of
that.
them live there. You understand? Let me tell you why it always sound like I'm defending them. Because nobody like Shanda, people like Shanda is not looking at other possibilities. They're always just bottleneck and like them put on blinders and just looking straight at the family. They're talking about evidence. When you say, all right, give me one evidence, they keep telling you, oh, there is inconsistency in their stories. Inconsistencies is not evidence. Give me evidence. Give me never ask for more than one, just one. Because let me tell you, surprise, all I want is to be armed with the correct information. Me not saying them, I'm not saying it's them. And all I'm asking you guys to do is give me something. Give me something tangible where me can say, yes, no, me know,
Me
say I tell
myself,
the truth.
All
Tell
right,
let
the
me
all right,
ask
family
you
all
a
to
right, all
forgive
right. You
question.
them.
want no baby.
Tell the
You want no
family to
baby.
give me the evidence.
We are done. We are
No,
done.
we
We are done. Wait, let me just answer her. I know you asked for something, but I want to tell you something. If anybody on this panel could have give you something point blank, you wouldn't be here discussing this. You wouldn't be here on this panel because this case would have already sorted out.
Okay.
So all that we are doing, we're putting the puzzle together. We are speculating, which the police are speculating. Everybody has to speculate until you find the right person. And even then, you're challenging everybody. You make sense too. Because what? You are actually unraveling a lot of things where people have to explain themselves and break it down. But with all of that, there's a lot of things still pointing back to the family.
me myself, let me ask you this, right? Where we, which is me and the rest of people them, where I said them are suspect, is
Right.
because no, but these are the only people that were in that where something did happen at the family and then little boy go missing. We don't have any other suspects to look at. And then when
And
we look at them,
Mr. Gabriel end up coming at the package as a
yeah,
suspect
but when
too.
me I say, but this is what me I say, when we look at them now, because of them come forward enough, and when they start to speak, this is where the problem comes at. And this is why people can't get for look at nobody else, even if there is somebody else, because the discrepancies in this family with all of them makes it hard for people to look away from them.
Why the police would have got in yard 4 times go search?
It is just too
Because
much.
of only them have in hand.
Weird in a man.
Do you know of anybody else?
No.
Me myself,
Remember now.
since you have on
Remember
a
now.
big
So,
bling
all
Weird
cap.
right,
now. Remember
Shonda.
this now. Weird now. Weird
Surprise,
now.
one sec. Shonda, hold on. Shonda
Remember
just
this.
asked me a question.
Remember
Hold
this.
on. Shonda, you asked if I know of anybody else, right?
Yeah,
So, because we don't know of anybody else means there can't be anybody else.
I
Is
never
that what
said
I'm
that.
asking?
No, I
I'm
never said
asking.
that. No.
Me
Okay.
myself, I know of somebody else. Okay. We was here when the mother for the children that was with Jayden on that day joined the live and said her son came back to her and tell her that there was
The
a
lady.
lady that was looking at Jayden so much so that he was concerned. Okay,
But
that
if you
put
said the
that
lady, then
Jayden
you would
in the
then think the
suspect list.
principal as well, because the principal said he
Exactly,
ate too much.
exactly,
So this makes them suspect to Uno.
You see?
But
exactly,
if this
Shonda.
okay, so if this little bit of something can make them two people here be suspect and the family have so much discrepancies,
Shonda, the family are suspect, Shonda. Shonda, the family are you know what
the
happened?
main
The
suspect, can we
family,
agree to that? Are they the main suspect in Puna book?
we
Do you
cannot
guys
say,
have them as the main
Shonda,
suspect? No, I'm
we cannot
asking
Family
a
say,
will
question.
always be the main
Shonda,
All right.
suspect.
All right.
until all
All
leads
right.
are
All right. Let me
followed,
say something to you.
until all leads are followed and all leads are
Is it just
covered,
me? Is the
we
live
cannot,
breaking up?
No, man, when
we
I break up.
cannot. You see the reason, okay, you see if that child was last seen when Mr. T dropped him off, the family would be the main suspect. But that child, you see if we can prove that that child went back to the house, the family is the main suspect and will be the main suspect. But the last sighting of that boy was at a taxi stand. So that means the taxi that he went in, until that taxi driver can come and say, I dropped him here, could be the main suspect.
So if he was
Anybody
last
and
seen, go
at a
ahead.
taxi stand, at the
His taxi stand, right? His
his
taxi
taxi
stand.
stand.
Meaning
But
that he was going home,
Shonda,
right?
But nobody
but
saw him in a
Shonda,
taxi.
Wait
but
now.
Nobody saw him
nobody
into a
saw him in
taxi.
a taxi. So nobody knows anything further than the last
So
place he was
hold
seen
on.
is at the taxi
So
stand.
let us speak two and two together now. Now since we can't add, me could do some addition now, cute girl. Right? Let us do some addition now. Shanique said we know this of a fact that their house was searched 4 times, right? Right? Demar said that, and that Demar and Mr. T also said that Jayden phone never yet unlocked, never lock. Because everybody could use Jayden phone to access it, right? Demar also said that the phone locked when them give to the police, right? But the police searched the yard 4 times. The last seen place for Jayden was at the taxi stand, meaning that he was heading home. The family never even come out and give us this information, Said them watch the video themselves and sister Jayden was at his taxi stand. Them leave out the part. They all the told us about
And
Mega
the video
Mart.
show them.
No,
It's
Them
they
not
all the
didn't
video
told us
show
know
about
them.
the
that,
Mega
Wait.
Shonda.
Mart.
They didn't
It's
know
not.
that.
Wait.
They
It's
didn't know
not
that,
video
but the
show
mother
them.
know that. Tell me if that
Weird
makes sense
enough.
to you. Where you just
Weird
At
enough,
that
agree.
man.
time, Shonda.
Wait. Me, Mr. Price, gone to Jayden's neighbor. Jayden neighbor, which is Jayden friend, father. Tell me, Mr. Price, on second hand news, that he saw Jayden in the taxi stand. He was on his way home.
That's where I'm getting surprised. Wait, no,
No, so when she has tried,
Wait, no,
to
surprised.
stop
Wait, no,
you.
I'm not sure how come no, so the mother didn't know that too. So stick up in.
Surprise, let me tell you, the first time I hear that story, the lady came in the live here and she said her son was the ones with Jayden, was with Jayden the whole day, moving from place to place buying food.
That's
And
a
then
different
her,
person, cute girl.
no, listen to me. Don't, Shonda, let me say what I'm saying. Then she said her son went on the taxi and went home and left Jayden. Jayden stayed in Mandeville. Then she said her neighbor told her that at the barber shop there was a camera that picked up Jayden and he saw Jayden at the taxi stand. So the
Okay.
lady said that right here in the live.
Okay,
And I have
can I
another lady.
continue now?
I have another lady where her son would have seen Jayden
Can I continue?
across from the taxi stand at a store, and she called when she heard the news, because it go around to everybody. She called Jayden caregiver to tell her that her son saw him right at the supermarket door, and she didn't even sound like she wanted to hear.
Can I continue now?
Yes, ma'am.
No, this is what I am saying, right? And this is how I'm going to prove that the aunt knew that that people saw him at the taxi stand, and that she knew about the video as well. When Mr. Price came over here, nobody had known about the taxi stand. All of us only knew about Mega Mart and the Little Caesar video.
No, Shonda, we here before Mr. T, before Surprise. I said it here before.
Oh,
Surprise.
you know about me, but Tiger said he never know that neither. And when Surprise come,
it has
no,
to
I will
be me.
start go back.
Me put it on a live, so you have to be me say.
But anyway, no, we never hear about that because me never hear that nowhere else. I over here me hear it when Surprise said that, because all we there Sata, not even you me hear that talk about that. You only was making mention of Mega Mart and
No,
CCTV and the sighting where the principal them say. But never hear nobody else talk about the taxi stand.
Shonda, let me tell you something. You see, when the lady came on the live and talked, the same lady that her son was with her in getting pizza, when I repeated Tiger, everybody shut me down and said they don't want to hear about no sighting.
All right,
that
was
seen. And you were here when Tiger said that, so you would have heard.
All right, remember here, when I continue with me, I say, right? When Mr. Price now came, because this is when I know about it, right? And said that he spoke to the neighbor, I'm going to emphasize neighbor. And the neighbor told him that he saw Jayden that evening at the taxi stand. Right? I went back around 5 o'clock or whatever. I went back and I started to listen to the recordings them. And the aunt said on the interview that she watched the video of Jayden and he was at Mega Mart at 3:49. And she said she see him turn and she hold her head when she see him walk go up a Perth Road. That is where the family want us to make us seem like that was the last seen place of Jayden heading to Perth Road. Right? Now, in that same interview that she went back and somebody asked her something and she say, well, a guy saw him. A guy told her that he saw Jayden after 5 and him did in the rain and wet up. And the guy must have said to him, say, away I do it here, something like that. What she left off of that part there with that guy there, or me know the same guy when me said where surprise say, because the timing where the man gives surprise and the timing where she come say is the same timing. But what she
No,
left off
Shanda,
was the
it's
top.
two
Oh my
different persons.
God.
Shanda,
Jesus
it's
Christ.
two. The wet up man, and surprise can ask that man if Jayden was wet up. The wet up person was the other person that saw Jayden up at Perth Road. It's two different things
So
that they're talking
Jayden can
about.
they a Perch Road after 5 and they in the taxi stand after 5? Him can in a 2 places at one time, just let me know that
How
part.
much after 5, Shanda?
Just let me know that part.
Shanda, you know that you
Him
can walk
can't,
to Perth
to
Road
the
to the taxi
distance.
stand.
No, to the distance,
No bother.
it not go possible. It not go possible.
I
It
can't
not go
bother.
possible. And Jayden, I'm gonna tell you this.
The boy was
Jayden
on
don't know
his
man for
way
like that.
going
Jayden don't
home.
know man for like that. Jayden don't know man for like that.
And but hold
This is
on, I'm
3 weeks.
surprised. Hold
This
on,
is
a
3 weeks.
surprise. Surprise, hold on. If that man they live next door and can tell you that, why wouldn't why wouldn't he tell the aunt that too? And them live next door each other.
Or
And she'll look
the
for her
man
missing
literally
child.
want get upset.
The
You me
man
tell you, say the
tell
man
her
want
she
get
know.
upset.
But why should
She
not
know.
tell the public about that information? Because it would have
And
led
that's why
them
the
back.
man I try to say them
Put
are
the
wicked and them
family
are
and said
liar.
the
That
little
is
boy
the
went
impression the
home.
man want give me.
Shanda,
The
do you
man know.
understand my point, what I'm saying? I am not saying that the aunt to today don't know. I am not saying that. What I'm saying is at the time of the interview, would she have known that this interview with the aunt was 2 days after and so on?
No,
They
there
would
wasn't
have
2
made
days after.
mention.
That
No,
interview wasn't 2 days after.
There's some that is up
I
to 2
did.
weeks. Okay, up to 2 weeks.
Exactly,
There are,
exactly.
but I'm talking the specific one that you're
But
talking with the
but
aunt
listen,
talking.
the man live next door her. So you tell me
Sure.
it's up to 2 weeks. The man not tell her that. That's what you tell me say.
All right. We don't
Let me
know.
ask
We
you a
don't know.
question.
We don't know. We don't know. Me learn something while I'm not talking. Me learn something while I'm not talking. Tiger, you can remember me I said to you, say the man I talk like him know something when me I tell you the something. When me I tell you, say the man I tell me. And Jayden in the car park, him see Jayden. You never hear me I say to you, say the man sound like him know something, him want to say something. Okay. You know say Tiger, a that of the man talk, a him of the man talking at the car because I know much house in Eileen. Remember me I said the lady, one of the neighbor in the car, and the man attack in the car when him hear. Well, he just drive home and my spirit said, this is the man, because I know that there's something that he wants to say. I know.
But I'm showing you something. And this is what I'm saying. Everybody who looking for the smoking gun, you're never gonna find it. Never gonna find it. You have to put pieces together. That is the only way this is gonna solve. Anybody that want a smoking gun will never find it.
Bits and pieces.
Let me tell you something. When and the interview, they said to Miss Crocodile, say, what time is the latest Jayden ever come home? She says after 5 minutes to 6. The guy in the car park and the CCTV in the car park placed Jayden in the car park in the taxi stand after 5. Because of funeral reasons, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's say 20 minutes after 5. I asked somebody from the area on my phone, how long do you know it takes from the car park to Jayden's house? I also asked Jayden's mother. They said 30 minutes, depending. So if I was to say after 5 was 20 past 5, and you add 30 minutes to the 20, you get 50. So that is minutes to 6, 10 to 6, something like that. The moral of the story I try to tell you is even a question that Crocodile answered down the road still come back on fit with what them people are saying. Because their hacks are blatant. What time is the latest Jayden never come home? And she said blatant. After 5 minutes to 6. And it's ironic that all of these stories them people talk, it just come back on hard with what the grandmother, with the auntie said. And everybody see that as one of the favorite coincidence.
So you know what, Tiger? That mean that Jayden is alive. Because you know what? That would have mean that they would have taken Jayden and taken him somewhere. Because it would be... It wouldn't be 1 hour.
Home.
Yes, I know. If he went home, they would have taken him and taken him somewhere.
He went home.
All right.
Yes, but listen to this, Tiger. To do everything in 1 hour and 15 minutes, they would have to be some super professional. So they would have to take him to somebody to get rid of him.
No, man, it take a second. It take a second to analyze somebody.
And yes, second to analyze, but to completely dispose of him and everything.
Who?
Can I say something? Can I say something?
It not take no time for do what them a do and dispose.
Them would dispose of him same time. Somebody else can do that. There's more people involved. But can I say something now? Remember asking a question. If the regular time for Jayden, let's say the latest Jayden would reach home is 6 o'clock, right? The latest him ever reach home at 6 o'clock. That evening, them reach home after 8, right? You
Like
tell
now,
me a normal
6 o'clock
person. Yeah, but you tell me a normal person. You reach home and your child not there home. And the latest him normally come home at 6 o'clock. And now, let's say at 8 o'clock now, you are going to go call police and report him missing and I just 2 hours him not reach home.
But no, Shonda,
just
yes.
ask.
I would.
Yes.
I would. Yes.
Girl, you're not, nobody not going to do that.
Shonda,
Nobody
I would.
not going.
Shonda,
You would not.
within half an hour, I have
You
my
not gonna check.
child.
Okay, so you would have checked the neighbor them. You would have checked your mother.
Shonda, I am going. Remember, no, she didn't just go report to the police. No, they search. They did search.
They called
the neighbor. The neighbor, the lady told them that they saw Jayden on Perth Road. Another person said they see Jayden in Mandeville.
Before that.
And they
called the principal.
Yes, they
and
called the principal because Jayden went to school.
Okay.
Shonda.
Principal called guidance coach.
Get it? Yes.
Well, I know.
Because he was to be a cadet meeting.
Remember, sit down up. Let me land now. Let me land.
He was to be a cadet meeting. So
Let me land. There was no cadet meeting.
And him don't have
the family didn't know that, Shonda. It was cancelled because of the rain. So the family wouldn't know that. The family would have think that he would have been a cadet. So those calls were the right calls to make.
Okay, but police at 2 hours after, because it would have only been missing for 2 hours.
No, it was Shonda. By the time they called police, it wasn't 2 hours after.
Yes, it's 6 o'clock would be the latest that he would have reached.
Shonda,
Una not make my land, una not make my land.
Okay, Shonda, all right.
Make your land.
This is what me I say no. On a regular day, the latest him would have come home is 6 o'clock. You are saying a cadet meeting and a keep the day there. Same with that, but members the same auntie said that she see him a lurk round couple days ago in the town and whatever instead of coming home. Now with that in your head, you would run go just jump set him missing. Without even going to him mother. You say a search one in the community, but you would just jump for run go at the police. So any mother wouldn't even go and watch to see what time they'll pick you come in here. Can they give some ass whipping or
not me, Shonda, not me.
Not this mother. But
not this one.
Every minute we are pass.
Well, mama, we
are you kidding me myself?
Me want to say something. We are the now.
Let me son, I know me know.
We are the baby. Me want to say something.
Uno.
Come on, ask you know. Me want critical. Me want critical question when me want ask.
You know you can't report
a missing person the lady. We are the more direct question. We are the no mama. We are the no baby. We are the no. Me want ask you one question. Your child just started school 3 weeks ago. The child new to the school. How would you have a principal number and not the farm teacher number? Why would you have the principal number and not the farm teacher number? That you could have called the principal first instead of the farm teacher or the guidance counselor. How you come
Surprise.
by? We don't know, man. Remember,
Okay,
say
I was gonna
principal
answer.
not taking your
All right, land.
picnic not take people not take principal number when they go to school because principal and you don't have no argument. You and the farm teacher and the guidance counselor got in a meeting. So what relationship you and the principal have that you have him number that you can call him at that hour of the evening and feel comfortable to call him at that hour of the evening?
Surprise. Maybe it's different from me from everybody else, but I have my school my children's principal number. And you know what?
How long
I
did you
don't
take
have
to
a
get
teacher.
that? You get that
The
at the get-go?
same day and the day in orientation they give you a
But
list
would your
with the dates.
principal, but would your
With
principal be your
principal number?
first person to call or the form
Yes,
teacher?
because the principal stayed to the school when after hours, when after
Sorry.
care and all
But
of
the
those things
principal
are
now
going
got
on.
watch
No,
over your over
man. A
600
teacher.
people know.
Can I
The
ask a
farm teacher
question?
would have that information.
Can I
No,
ask
farm
a
teachers don't do
question?
after school, Shonda. Farm
But the
teachers
form
stop at school
teacher,
hours.
but the form teacher could tell if your child came to school or not the principal, right?
Shonda,
Can I ask a
Principal the
Shonda, do
mark
you remember?
register.
Shonda, do you remember the reason for the call to the principal was to see if there was an outing that after school that she missed, and or if there was cadet.
Oh, thing,
That's
you'll have
how
to
the
give picnic,
principal
you'll have to
have
give
them
picnic extra money and
information
extra
there.
this and extra that.
What
Can I
is
ask
though?
Shonda? Can I
Not
ask
This is
a
a lot of
question?
bias. Of
not
course,
always
go
so
ahead.
much.
No.
Guys, can I ask a question?
Yes, man.
Why is it that 7 brothers, 7 different mind? Why them have to do it the way or Uno think? Them do it the way them do it. If me have the principal number or the principal mega call, what is criminal about that?
That is not the point. When I try to go beyond the point that people is trying to make, having the principal number, nothing is not wrong with that. You can't even deal with the principal. That is not even the point. What we're saying is this: paranormal protocol. Who would have more contact to your child?
If
Who
me
have
know
more
the
contact
principal,
to your child? Is the principal?
if I know
Shonda,
Unless
the
you give the
principal,
principal
why
Shonda, you
orders to
guys,
watch over him on a daily
Shonda, you're
basis.
missing the key point. The key point in this thing is that school after this little boy do after school. The
But
teacher
after
is
school
not
has nothing to do with the principal unless
Shonda.
him
Okay,
him
All
and the
right.
You
Let me
don't
cadets.
ask a
have
Shonda, farm
question.
farm
Let me
don't
ask a
teachers
have
don't
question.
stay for after school.
Let me
After
ask
school.
a
But is the
question.
form
Farm
teach? Is
teachers
the
don't
principal
stay.
run the cadet?
Let me ask
Or
one
the principal
question.
run the cadet?
If
Let me
she
ask
don't
one
have the cadet
question.
number, the principal has it.
Let me ask a question. Let me ask
I'll
one
carry it to
question.
that prison.
Let me ask one question. Because everybody everybody more ask one question, see?
Yes,
So and I am gonna quote Mr. T. I'm gonna quote Mr. T. Mr. T said him Mr. T said Mr. T said him and Russian or Russian and somebody else go to the police station 6:30, 6:45 go report Jayden missing, and the police them told him it's too early if you go look for him and come back. Now the crocodile mother, after she leave the hospital after 8 in the evening, she told us that she went to KFC, which is 30 minutes. She spent 36, she said, but me take off the 6. She spent that time at KFC. Then when she left the KFC, she tried to call Jayden. Right? And she said, when she get home, she says everybody have a key to the house, including Jayden have a key for the house. Yet still, after everybody went home, she still chose to call to Mr. T to tell Mr. T to give her his key because he have a key on the car key. He have a house key on the car key. Right? Remember, you know, it's the same. But me not look into it. I show how much me I listen. So this is the same lady that tell me minutes ago that everybody have a key, including Jayden. That's what she said. Including Jayden, right? Anyway, when they went home, Mr. T bring her home, you know, right? And this now we're talking about after 9 p.m. in the evening, in the night. And she stayed when she go to somebody phone now. When she go to the house, she was the first one to get into the house, and she went to Jayden's room. First place she went to Jayden's room, and she got verified if it's a true the story where the family must say that then get rid of Jayden. So she got to Jayden's room for the first when she went home after 9 at night, right? Then she said, but after Jayden I come home, she said, Mr. T said, what? What you say? And then turn back. No, we're going almost to 10 o'clock now. So why Mr. T go and report Jayden 6:30, 6:45. I can play the tape for you now. With Russian. Remember, there's a Russian others that call center, you know, right? And Mr. T go report him 6:30, 6:45, but yet still after 8 to 9 or after 9 in the evening, Mr. T go say, what you said to me? So you never go report him 6:30 to no say, Mr. So oh, you're so surprised though, this is ain't gone.
You see why Mr. T is my suspect? Because in all of this, the genius behind all of this is Mr. T. And say that because everything Mr. T does, he does not give any account for himself, but he put people in places that don't make sense, that doesn't add up.
He completely confuses everything.
Mr. T confused everything. Mr. T put people and take people from under the bus and put them underneath the train. Mr. T do like as if he's picking up for them, but then he's pushing them further underneath the train. Mr. T has not given a time that correlates with anything. So Mr. T to me is the #1 suspect.
Anything on Mr. T, anything on Mr. T you would have do, at them in do it for. Anything on Mr. T do, at them in do it for.
I have one question, because I know I can talk long. Cherry! I have a question, right? You know the guy named, what's his name? Something Thompson. What name, Mr. T? What they call him? Something Thompson name. Is he a part of the family? Because uno one make
but we say the family is suspect, so he is a part of the family. I said he's my #1 suspect from the family.
Let me just finish. Let me just finish with me, answer, please, if it's possible. Omar Thompson is the woman's husband, right? And Mr. T have pitney with him. So let's say because so we're not gonna say now because we also take with idiot to him, but I'm not really saying because I explain out everything. We say not the family them and way. But I wonder if you know say Mr. T blood run through enough people in the yard there. So even when I say the family name is Mr. T is a family, you know. Nobody feel like Mr. T a white stranger, you know. And Mr. T a cover up for them. So we not believe say Mr. T the #1 suspect. So Mr. T alone take away Jayden by himself and none of the other family and none of the other family them know nothing. What a clever, him clever
wow, if he clever. And why they love him so much that they now say are you? I cover Mr. T, I cover for them, and I cover for his son. Him a cover for his last.
His son. Him a cover. And I'm picking in there. Him a cover for his jacket.
Cover for his jacket.
And then for a jacket him a cover for. But that I'm not
cover for his jacket.
We just put that in a little bit.
And that is exactly what the neighbor is saying.
that. And you see, so, you know,
say,
so this is
But
Oh,
me
listen,
you
Mr.
myself,
not
T.
reach
me
myself.
get,
Oh, you not reach. You need for catch up.
you
me
need to catch
myself
You
and
need
on.
to
I,
You
catch
need to
up.
catch on. Me do DNA
me
test
myself
long
and I,
time.
it flew over all of them head that we have been saying the suspect for us from the family would be Mr. T and Demar. It been flew over their head that they don't realize that.
And you
But
know what? I'm sure Tiger remember me saying that. And then
No,
another
I
thing I
don't.
wanted to,
No.
No,
Nobody
I
not.
and
don't.
you know,
Fifana
and
talk so.
another thing,
I don't. I
they
don't
been
do
if
that.
saying
you
that.
say so, Tiger, if you say so. But another thing I want to bring up is this, right? You guys are putting the baby back at the house, saying they saw him at the cab stand and he went back home, right? Where is the cab driver? You want to tell me I carried that little boy and there is such an
No
uproar
man.
about him
No
being
man.
missing, and I
No.
don't come
No.
forward
And
and
that's
say,
you.
you know,
No.
I carried this little boy,
No.
go drop him back right
Me
now.
myself,
Ashani pick him
unless
up.
Mr. T and Demar pick him up
No.
and do what they do with
Ashani.
him.
No.
But
It's
You might
Shani
say no,
and
I
Demar
shouldn't
pick
pick
him
him
up.
up.
Ashani and Demar pick him
I'm
up
giving you
with the
something.
driver.
How
Ashani
did
I'm giving you
I
Shanik
something.
and
get
Demar
that.
get together when it is Mr.
Surprise.
T and Demar?
You see, when
But
it don't decide
surprise.
to give, you know,
Surprise.
want to
Let me
teach
tell you
me.
say that is not strange. Let me tell you say that is not strange. We don't see the one who carry me in a man and come forward because I me carry me in a man. So it's not strange.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
not strange. Have anybody seen the
Okay.
one who carry me in a man in? Jayden mother believes that
Listen,
Jayden got school. Jayden mother confirmed to me say Jayden sister see Jayden pan 3
And
CCTV.
Jayden Cossey was in the car with Jayden to Mandeville. One of the little boy where L.A. Lewis did an interview at the roadside. The dark one driving at the same car with Jayden go to Mandeville.
listen.
So if the
All I'm
mother can
saying,
believe say in got school, I want to
it could
can
be
believe say in got
anyone
school.
from that parish,
Let
and
me
when
ask
you
you a question. Me, myself, and cute girl. Both on the say, on a thing, Mr. T and Demar is suspect. Tell me
not
why on a
Lamar, I
thing,
said
so.
Mr. T.
Oh, you say Mr. T and cute girl said Demar and Mr. T, but why?
No,
Why? What is on
listen.
the
Okay,
theory? What is
listen
your
to me.
theory?
We
Listen to
were
me.
at Perth Road waiting on
Demar.
That's not
Okay,
why I said that.
we did our Perth
so
Road, left him at
Shonda,
Perth
for
Road.
me, Demar and Mr. T, we cannot fully account for their doings, their whereabouts. Mr. T, okay, when I listen to the line of things and events in the story, Mr. T would have been drawn to one set of one particular sex. Okay? All right. Mr. T, listen, Mr. T is a big man. Mr. T can verify, can say if morning on Tiger's account, Mr. T can know if it is 9 o'clock in the morning or if it is afternoon or if it is evening. Why in God earth, if it is proven and can be proven that the lady came in at 2 p.m., why Mr. T give a complete story that happens at 9 a.m.?
Where
The
were
fact that
Demar?
he
But,
give
cute
a
girl,
complete
cute girl, come
let me
here.
finish, Shanda.
No,
If
no.
he
He
can give
can't
a
give any.
complete
He can't.
story
Yeah, he
of
can't give
that,
any story. You know, you know, precise. You know, have precise. Can you
Hold
well,
know
he
on,
say
I
said
make you
he said
finish.
9 o'clock in the morning.
And he
And 9 o'clock
also
in the
said,
morning and after 2 in the evening is different.
but
Mr. T said he get the key and she went to Spurtree Hill and come back so fast that he can't believe. And then he turned to
no,
say
he never
it was
mentioned
about
Spurtree
after
Hill.
3.
He says Spurtree and a Spurtree.
Spurtree, I mean Spurtree, yes, Spurtree. Yes. He said he went to Spurtree and come back so fast that he couldn't believe. And then he walked in and then she walked in right behind him and it was after 3 p.m.
can I say something to you now? Yeah, say Shanik's story can be checked out, right? No, Mr. T's story can be checked out as well, because Mr. T did tell us, say if you think I lie me I tell, go check the camera down there, so right? So who should we believe?
Shanda, listen to yourself. Big sense out of nonsense.
You tell me.
Shanda, go and watch the camera, Shanda, and see if it is 9 a.m. or 2 p.m. Then come back and
That
tell
is
me.
my point that
So
I'm telling
if
you. Both of
this
us don't
lady,
know.
Shanda,
What
listen
if
to what
Mr. T1
I
can
am
check
safe.
out?
Okay, Shanda. Okay, let's reason on your reasoning level.
Yeah.
So because you acting like me not know what happened, but let me come down to your level and say, if
Come up.
If no, honey, it's not up or down.
Trust
Because
me, I
listen to
up
this.
because you are the one of the
Stop,
behind.
stop,
All right,
stop.
stop. All right, stop, Shonda. If you want to talk to me, we're gonna stop that foolishness. So you keep it.
Are
All
you have
right.
started?
So here it is. If the girl really come in at 2 p.m., we really need to lock up Mr. T without no hesitation. If the girl come at 9 a.m.,
When me
we
ask
need to
them, where
lock
them
up
are did
the
they?
girl.
Where them are they in
The
the
girl has
evening? Where
no.
was them are in the evening? Where them are say it was? Where Tiger said them are say him did there, why Mr. T couldn't do the young man no. Where them are did they? Where them are did they?
Surprise, we never reached the say yet. Me attack and Shonda give a confirmation.
Come here, say no.
I did not hear that Tiger answer to you. I can't answer for what Tiger said. Me and Tiger talk from somebody.
Them are was at home. Them are never got school and he hears his sister come from foreign. Young hot-headed boy wants see sister come from foreign. You want to tell me say them are down here the whole day till night?
Surprise, make sure talk, don't know we can't.
Me just ask a question because when me I say, if Jayden go home,
Surprise,
if Jayden
hold
go home,
on,
he go home, go
surprise.
up them
Hold
are.
on, come here. I just want to see if it's somebody going to come up or somebody going to come down to Ufa level. Because this part me really want
No,
to
you're
do.
not forgot to say Shonda. Let go that, no? Let go
I
that.
just so then bring it
Let
so
go
me
that.
want to
Hold on,
know.
Fanny, for that I.
No, are you bring it, Shonda? So me give you
And
a
you will
piece of
bring
your
the
message.
leveling part so
All
you
right,
have to
Shonda,
come
me not
down
go
to
back
my
and forth by your
level.
Tiger birthday. I'm not gonna do it, Shonda. I'm not gonna do it.
All
I'm
right,
gonna be the bigger
go
one.
on.
I'm gonna be the bigger one. I'm not gonna do it with you, Shonda. This is Tiger's birthday.
So what they
No.
say, do the thing.
Continue now.
All right.
Continue.
So what I'm saying, you are adding that Mr. T is right, and I am telling you that Mr. T making reference to, like, if you listen to every single interview that Mr. T has given, it doesn't make sense with any of the time that Mr. T has given. How in the world can you report a case at 6 o'clock and at 9 o'clock you're surprised? So if you listen to every single time that this man has given, none of his
Anybody.
time make any sense.
All
Nowhere,
right,
no
and I
how.
want to
None.
tell you
Why
this.
is
I
that
want to
so?
tell Una this. Me
My
I go tell the
turn.
whole of this. Me I go tell the whole of this. And believe me, you see anytime it happen, Una carry one big ice cream come give me. Only somebody now got jail in a this and Mr. T, because Mr. T is
But
going to
wait,
turn
no.
the crown evidence. Mr. T is going to turn the crown evidence because him not got jail at fiend age. He is going to talk what he knows and he's going to throw them under the bus and say, listen me, let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you the truth. I saw you go.
Can I speak now? No, uno keep on the pan and say, Shanique, something can check out. Shanique, something can check out. None I will write here, so I don't even know if it check out. None of uno cannot prove that whatever that girl said is facts or fiction. Just as how Mr. T come out and said it and him give us things to back it up. Cause so Tammy say no, hold up. You know I'm not talking, I can't bother with Uno. Uno always ready for jump. Uno must frog. Continue.
Make she land, man. Make she land.
No, I'm done. I can't bother. Because you see, Uno always have something to say. Uno always listen to attack, but not listen to understand. And that is where I'm there. Where Uno there on the level. Where Uno there on, that is where I'm on the level there. Because you don't listen to
Don't
understand.
insult
You only
anybody's
listen
intelligence, Shonda.
to
Me
Shonda,
attack.
myself, let
you don't
she,
faint.
No,
she
but
the bigger woman.
from what I see is only
Let she
two
talk.
person upon the live here have sense and everybody else are idiot from what I'm seeing. Cause it's only me, myself, and cute girl who go university and the whole way stuck at elementary school. So it's
Hold
a
on,
kuna
only
level
get to
of
know who
thinking.
say
Me
We no
myself,
reach
here.
that
let she
level
talk.
there.
No,
All
Shonda, you
right.
can't
Don't
say
get to
that
her
about
level.
me.
No,
I
wanna
gotta tell you now.
continue.
I
Cause wanna
am going.
always jump
Shonda,
in.
I agree with you 100%. You cannot say that. Me just me I listen because me love listening now. Me not jump and argue. Me I listen to everybody.
And
Well,
Shonda, just to let you know, insult is insult, no matter who it's coming from. And if we're gonna respect each other, we need to respect each other's. Today's Tiger birthday. Cut the insults. Cut
Take
the
Yeah,
your
it
because
own
down.
when me reach
advice.
another
No,
part there,
take
for
your
she
own
bring me in
advice
at that.
because you're not going to throw
Shonda,
shots
but
at me and expect
Shonda,
I'm not
how
going
did I
to
reach in
respond.
that? Shonda,
Me
how did I
myself,
reach
I'm
in
not.
that
You
though?
wasn't the one that came on the insult. The person who said it know what they said. No, you're not gonna come here and throw shots or think you're gonna be a sly fox and I'm not going to respond. So if you want to be the level of petty, then we can both be.
All right, here what happened. One thing we can say to everybody again, I'm going to share. You know the police has their suspect. Do you know that?
You know what?
You know the police has their suspect.
Has them as suspect?
They
They will
police
have to have them.
suspect. The police have them suspect. Right?
Well, fine, and see, they're doing their research instead of
so
out here.
Do you know that they would have gone that far? The family would have gone that far to try our white Jayden phone?
Hold on. Before we get to the phone, there was something I wanted to say pertaining to the police. Shanda, you were saying, you were asking the question if we know if it was checked out what time Shanique got to Jamaica. So you want to tell me that the Jamaican constabulary force would just not go to check to see what time she got to Jamaica?
So do you know if they had checked also that what Mr. T had said? Because Mr. T said there's a camera footage there as well, right? Or we never hear that part there.
As per Tiger Bone, a family from the opposite side, from Jayden's mother's side, told him that the police went over and verified that Shanique's ticket was for the time that Shanique said. And Tiger came on this live and said that Jayden's mother side of the family verified that the police had verified Shanique's time and Shanique gave the accurate time.
Mm-hmm. And what that say?
Me never hear that part. That's how I hear. Me never hear that part.
Tiger is right there, asking.
Me never hear that part. I have been on many live. And even if you said that part there, let me add this. Shanique, same one, said that the police has enough evidence, in her words, to rule them out as suspect, but they have not done so though, right? So the police verify, say you come. Okay, so the police verify according to you where you are say. Verify, say you come in 2 o'clock as what you say. But the police still not rule you out though.
No, why would they rule them out? We don't want them to rule them out.
No, I am just saying because Uno telling us no enough. Look at other possibilities from
exactly. While you're looking at the family, look at other possibilities. That's what I said.
Chanda, you remember why the time frame come up? Because I'm saying if Mr. T knowingly says 9 o'clock when it is proven that this girl came in after 2, then Mr. T need to pack up and head directly to the police station for bookings. And that's what I said.
Jayden's mother would have lived near across the room. All right? And they were saying that Jayden's mother could have taken Jayden. Why them don't go search Jayden's mother yard? But up till today, the police doesn't go up the road to check Jayden's mother yard. Him go to Mr. T yard 4 times.
Nor as bring any dogs to Mega Mart to search.
But it only makes, surprise, it only makes sense that they would go to their house several times. That is where the child is from. And we do know that oftentimes when something happens, it's close to home. I totally agree with them going there a million times.
Right, but hear what me know. Remember now, if you're a child, if you have a missing child will run away, because runaway was the topic of the day, right? Why is it that the police go against runaway? So Jayden run away yard. Jayden run way back to yard.
You know what it's called they're doing their investigation.
No.
You cannot take anybody's word for it.
I don't know if a child run away and the police go searching yard. I don't know of that. I don't know of that. The police would have to see that something is wrong. Not consistent.
No, they don't have to see that anything is wrong.
No, man.
The first place the cops are going to search, is the home.
No, and they're not looking for a child that missing. They're looking for a child that run away. I agree with
me myself, right? But why would they search it 4 times?
They could search it a million times.
No, man, there's something, man. Something make them do it.
you remember that?
I know they could search it a million times, but I'm saying, why would they need to search it so many times?
They're looking for clues.
Is this a possibility? Whereas something them
Because Shanda, that's a known place
Me
that they
myself,
know
hold on, let me
No,
hold on, guys.
mama.
All right, so
more than one time. Hold on, let me respond to Shanda. Hold on a sec. They could have several things. You understand? I could go there, think of one thing, went there and look, go back, twist it and turn it, think of something else and say, you know what? We're going back to look again. There's no limit on how many they can
exactly,
search. But them going and search don't mean they're guilty. If something happened,
where you know?
my child went missing and the police were over my house a million times, come a
you know,
million and
the
one.
teacher saw
Come.
Jayden. No. The teacher saw Jayden running away. The principal saw Jayden with extra bag, extra food. The principal saw him a day after on the road.
I don't believe any of that.
So, yeah. And that's the first thing, and them say, seamless, and that's why the principal say him have survival skill and how he can run. Because him run left the teacher. Go back and listen to the nationwide thing. Him run left the teacher. So if him run left the teacher, what him do? Run guy him yard? Where them a look for him?
all right, surprise. I don't know if
The
you would have
principal
heard.
said it. The principal said it.
Yes,
So why don't I
surprise.
believe?
Okay, so the general public have been telling the police that they missed something because the little boy is at the home. So the police would have already searched the home. They went back because they was told that there's also a pit. The last time was because they were told that there's a pit in the yard and that's where they dispose of the little boy. So they went back to go search that pit. And that time they brought the cadaver dogs so that they can find if there is a body in the yard, they can find it. Because they were told by the general public that's what the family did to the little boy.
So you are tell me, say the police go search them yard and them never know so one pit in the yard when them a search?
They didn't search the pit at first, Shanda. They didn't.
No,
they
you
didn't.
say a
They did
people
not.
tell them so one pit in the yard. So tell me,
Yes,
hold on.
Shanda, that's accurate.
Never that yard.
Pan where you are secure,
Never
girl.
that yard.
Well,
Blue
I know.
house they was
Mega
talking
lead
about.
pan where you are secure, girl. Them police here is supposed to be trained in this field for look for missing person. And if you go 1 yard and know Jamaicans, they say, and the first them find body in a pit. So if you go 1 yard, go search and you see a pit, you would
See,
need
Keith.
people to
All right,
call you to
Shanda,
tell you say
read
to
what
search
Keith
the
say.
pit.
Shanda, read what Keith say.
Whiskey.
Read what Keith
The
say.
reason
And that is
is,
exactly
and I
what
quote,
was going
someone
on.
giving tips. So this is no. Listen to what me I say now.
What they were hearing on social media was what they used
Are you
as their tips.
listening to what I am saying? These police are supposed to be trained to be looking for missing person. They are trained in this field, right? If you go 1 yard and you go search the yard, you never see someone pick that the first time. You never
But
see
that wasn't the pit. That wasn't the yard.
But
That wasn't the
hold
yard
on,
that
no
the people
surprise.
that people were talking.
No, hold on, a surprise. Remember,
Can
say
I
a poor
answer
time
that?
them search the
Can
yard
I
there,
answer that,
So
Shanda?
me I say, why would they
Shanda,
need people
can I
to give them
respond to
tip?
that?
Yeah, come on, but go ahead.
Shanda, it's not the tip part I'm going to get at. But if you go somewhere and you're searching, it's possible that equipment that you have, you're not equipped to search the pit. So you have to go away and come back because you have to go get whatever is needed to do that.
Okay, but that is not what I am saying though, because me don't know if me don't know. Don't listen and try for understand. Not just listen and try for understand. I am saying, listen, poor time them go out of yard and uno I tell me say, well not you, me, myself. Cute girl is saying because every time them go back is because somebody message them and tell them something. And
New
I
evidence.
am saying
New leads.
New lead.
New tips.
But this is why I'm gonna rule out that because listen now. Look, them Adam Rest said them no reach up at the pan if them a follow leads. Them no reach up at other places. The teacher said them see. Them no go these places. Them just go at the yard there do. Not saying them no go other places, but them go at the yard there four times. I'm not gonna buy what una say because that don't make no sense. What I feel is that the police them feel that something is not right. Something them are miss that yard, why them are go back.
Shanda,
Not when
new tips. Shonda, new
No, no,
tips.
new tips.
And that's the key term, new tips.
New tips
And
is
then
that he
because
might be in a
surprise,
pit.
okay, you see, because
No,
this is
hold on.
surprise fun, they're not taking surprise fun seriously. Because if they were taking surprise fun seriously, they would have gone to do what they had to do with the pan.
Cute girl,
I'm not.
cute girl. If you
I'm.
use a
Girl,
police, cute girl. Hold
cute
on, a
girl.
cute girl. Hold on, cute girl. If you use a police, you are look for a missing boy. You go 1 yard and you see a pit. Wouldn't you? If you not have what me buy, what me myself said, maybe we don't never have the necessary tools that day. But would you need somebody for calling and going a tip for go looking at a pit there? From when I go there and see the pit, you know what the thing say? Yeah, we have to go
I
search
go
the pit.
search
Yeah,
it.
you wouldn't need that. That
Yes.
is no new tip. That is no new tip.
I should have
The
searched for the first
police
day.
them do feel like something is not right in that yard. Something up.
Shonda,
Something up with this family. Go
also,
ahead.
if you have, right now, the only tangible thing we have is them. This is the only tree we have right now. So we're going to keep barking up the tree. You understand? And that is the thing that I'm talking about. The fact that the family is the only tangible thing we have. I feel that that's why a lot
So
of
why would
people
I
are
want to
saying,
hold them?
oh, them guilt, because them are the only
Me
ones. So because you,
myself, remember ask you a question. If me come, you work at one police station and me come to you for reports that my child missing, right? I'ma say to you, say, I'ma drop him off this morning at the taxi stand. For him take a taxi, go to school. Where you write the report, the way you gonna write in the report, the last scene place for him.
Marguerite say, you say. No, I'm not
Okay.
gonna put the taxi stand. I'm gonna put say, you say you drop him
All
off
right.
at the taxi stand.
At no point would you put say the last scene place is at the house when me never tell you that me tell you say me drop that little boy here at the taxi stand for take taxi,
No.
go at the
I'm gonna put say,
school.
you say. I'm gonna put say, you say you
Now
drop him
this
off at the
No,
taxi
then
police
stand.
don't. Me
wrote
make
that
them
the
come back
last
on me
scene
yard.
place for this little boy is at
It's
home.
And then don't
leaving
see
home.
me.
You
And
know, me
don't
hear
play
the
me I say, and
conversation
then
here
Leaving
come on me
home.
already.
yard.
No.
No,
I
leaving
heard
home.
this
Leaving
conversation
home.
already. Hold on. I heard this conversation
It's
already.
leaving home,
And
Shonda.
I think I heard somebody said it's not the police put on there say home was the last place he was seen.
Me myself, now this is on a Jamaica Constabulary Force website. This is not a fake page that it is on. This is on the Jamaica Constabulary website. Now, regular civilians are not able to access this website to go and put up nothing. So anything that is up there was put by one of them. Okay? So let us debunk that part.
So you're saying it's on? No. I'm not. I don't know. So you're telling me,
Yeah.
okay? Remember, I don't know everything. So if I say what I heard on
No,
here
I know
and
you
it is
said
not
that you
so, you
heard.
have all right to
No,
correct
I
me.
know that you said you heard, but I'm saying let us debunk that part, because if we can speak sense out of nonsense, there's no way a regular civilian would be able to have access to one of them police officers' site or government site. So anybody who put it up there would have to be somebody that worked there, right? Can we agree to that? And I
I
am
agree to that.
saying, if you as an officer, why would you put the last seen place for this little boy at the home when you know that the person said him left, me bring him the way I call it, the taxi stand.
But
The
but
school
then I
can
would
even
question
verify
that.
say him go to school and all these things.
Okay. So I would question that flyer, because if it can be verified that he went to school, why would they put that there?
Okay.
Why did they put that there?
Somebody can, boy, me want to go do and,
So,
want to
Shonda,
do and
a quick
research.
question for you.
Go ahead.
There was one
Hold
that
on.
say last seen leaving home. So
I
your one say
haven't
at
seen that
Them
home
are
and not
one.
prison.
leaving
Them are
I
under prison.
haven't
But Shanda,
seen that one. I can speak on the one that I
Shanda,
know for a fact. Go ahead, me myself.
yeah, I'm just asking so I understand. Why, if it can be proven that he did go to school, why would they put last seen at home?
You have to
That is
ask them
what I
that
am
based upon what them have
saying.
here.
You're
That
asking
is
the
why them are
questions that
searching
I am
yard
saying.
4 times.
I'm just bringing light to you what we are having the discrepancies with. There's a lot of discrepancies with this case. Now, this is why I also feel the reason why the police had
So
searched
Shonda,
that
can you show
house
me
4 times.
Shonda, can you show me the one that say at home and not leaving home?
Okay, hold on. I'm going to go into my archive. Give me a minute.
Wow. Attitude.
But I can continue. I'm going to
Make
my
you
other phone.
know
Before I continue,
surprise,
I'm going
make
to
you
find it.
know.
Attitude upon the altitude.
No attitude, no attitude, none. I'm going to look for my other phone. I'm sorry, I'm going to look for my other phone.
Attitude. Why? You see when you don't have any stuff right? Why? You just move with altitude. Yo, one thing me know. Me have one letter where stated that the police has no interest to solve this case. And I have it at my closest bosom, so you can chat as much as you know want to chat. You know much people want to get that out of me, man? Me can incriminate the police and failing to give Jayden justice. It is right beside me here on this desk, and one day I'm a lawyer officer and I set in on my phone. You can't stand there. Talk as much as you know want to talk. You wait till the bomb ready for drop. But just listen to everybody. Let me tell you, somebody got paid. Somebody got paid. Somebody fully paid off. And that is why we're not getting closure. So you can't tell the lava.
I want to ask, right? Suppose, and them say, guys, thank you all for the birthday wishes and the birthday present. I really appreciate love you guys. But more if I ask one question, right? What if my nose was a goalpost? I want to know what I'm going to put inches.
I'm going to kick your ball right up in the hole.
Because, let me ask one question, right? Do you guys honestly believe from your heart and soul, say if 4 stranger come up and I give you all of these inconsistency, we as people would have accept it?
Brother, I am a
No,
Jew.
Tiger, and that's why I said, Mr. T, there's more to him, that everybody see him as the innocent.
No, nobody
And
does see that said. Me did take
more to him than
take
the
him out and
innocent.
put him back.
Everybody.
No, me did take him out and put him back. And the reason why me put back Mr. T, I'm going to tell you, because publicly, me did take out Mr. T. Right in a TikTok, me beg the people themselves to ease the whip off of him. Right when we interviewed me at LA Luz that day. And based upon what me see him do. When I put back Mr. T,
Are you sure?
That is when
sorry.
T, I would have learned of Mr. T, call his friend, age group, and ask him if any water run over which part in there, which part over there. And the man tell him, say, point B over the pond. Mr. T say yes, because Jayden is into water. Me not come off of that. Mr. T admit that Jayden is into water.
I see
You know what,
Mr. T
Aaron?
as the guiltiest of the guiltiest.
If Mr. T says so, then the police them need forgot him.
No, the inspector, I shared it with the acting commissioner, second in command. I told her, right? I told her that Mr. T wife and the corporal at Newport Police Station are family. When I was talking to the acting sergeant, the detective sergeant, on the day when they were going into a meeting pertaining to Jayden, he said to me he did not know that the police was family. He think that he was just a guy who grew up in the community. And I am going to reaffirm it when I go into the meeting. The lady said to me, you said something to me that it is of concern. I said, who, Mr. T? Because I know that I would tell her about Mr. T and the pond, the water. She said, Mr. T, she said, no, you mentioned a family member who related to them. Who is that family member? And I started to explain to her, and she called the name, and I said, yes, that is the person. And she said, okay. Because I asked her not to allow him to come to the meeting in Alpart. So she left to go to have him.
Cute girl, so I found the picture, but I want to know how I'm going to make you see it though, because it's on the actual phone that I am using.
Okay, so what I asked you
blow it
was
up and then
that if you say
turn on your picture.
at or leaving from, I asked you a question. I said if it say at or leaving from, that's what I asked you. You don't have to show me. You can just say when you say at home or leaving home.
I'm going to read it out.
Guys, follow the host, guys. Follow the host and beg on a couple taps on the screen there. Please and thank you. No.
Yo, Tiger in the Lions Den.
But you know the funny thing the funny thing about this? This poster has not been changed from the
Only
time that he was reported.
unmute your mic only cause me see I do a whole heap of thing from unmute your mic and say what I say make we hear you. Cause somebody just text me and tell me say, yeah, Mr. C. I mean sorry, T.
I'm Mr. Who?
C them say.
So
I miss me, Mr. C.
I'm literally listening to see what everything is going on. But did anybody try to report this case to the jurisdiction of the auntie? Because I feel like what people are doing, people are going around to everybody else in the house when they should be tapping into her more, because that's where the break is. Because she's the one who orchestrated everything and she's paying for everything. What's going on? So what?
Aunt or the daughter? Which one are you making reference to?
I think we should do both, because when the daughter came out and said something on Instagram, I was a little shocked that she, in a way, she tried to incriminate her mom. So I just feel like, for me, because this is a child, if you report it to the authorities in America, they can also launch an investigation on her, even though it didn't happen here.
Happened in America, true.
So I just feel like what you guys need to start doing, since Jamaica seems like they're dropping the ball a little off their authority, which I'm one. It's kind of a slimmer chance for her to pay
I
off
think you
their
would
money.
have to know what state she lives in
North Carolina.
city. People not
know.
sure.
So
Let him learn. Let him finish. Let him
so
finish.
if we know her information, you can just lodge that in where she lives in her jurisdiction. Trust that are very quick on opening some of these cases, especially when it comes to children. And if they start landing, more than likely it will push the Jamaican government to start doing more.
True.
So I think what we're doing, we are going to the people who are easily paid off and not going to somebody who might be way more, what do you say, fear. You have some fear people when it comes down to like, okay, justice for children.
Brother, we are going to start work with you right away. Start help with. And
I mean, if you have to get information, you have to get
we get
name.
information, man. Don't worry yourself.
You have to get her name. You don't really need her address. You just need her name.
Just keep in touch with the platform.
And isn't she what you call it? Isn't she?
You feel like somebody me can work with.
No, my question is, isn't she what you call it? Isn't she a nurse or a CNA or LPN or something?
Nurse.
All right, so if she's a nurse, the first thing we're going to attack. Well, never mind. I can't share this information. I'll go to you. I'll talk to you guys off the air, because I feel like if we push too much information, it will.
Just inbox Tiger. Inbox Tiger our price. But talk to Tiger.
Because another thing is that most of the information. Huh?
No, make him talk, no man. We don't want you distracted.
Already reported to the board of nursing.
Come on, but somebody need to reinforce it. Come on.
I don't think you guys should have reported to the board of nursing first. Because the board of nursing doesn't do investigation of that sort. Unless you report it to a court. Remember, the court host can say, okay, nursing, this is what we found. This is our findings.
No. They do investigation, because if they find you guilty of anything regarding a child, they're gonna revoke your license. So they do an investigation. I haven't seen. I don't know what's the outcome of that investigation.
Make work with what he must say. Come no, I'm make you try shoot it down.
I don't think we should report to the board of nursing, because the board of nursing is going to, like, they only work on what happens within and they're gonna go off what this. Them are go off of the bigger body before them go off of she. Like them not gonna just go off of she. The report has to be coming from a body.
Right.
So
And we
if your hospital reports you, or if you report to one of the state agencies, then
of unaliving a child and you're doomed. This nursing license thing is very serious. So
well, we could
they
try
did do
something
the
else.
investigation. So we don't
We could
know.
try something
It's
else.
not, guys. I'm not the one who reported it. I just found that it was reported because I checked the board.
Well, we could try something else because we don't get nothing out of that. So we could try something else. We're not wait on that. We are saturate the place. So whichever all of the options then we are take. When I carry this thing to Mr. T or Mr. One alone, we are carry every option where we get we are work with. That the attitude we have to have.
You
Can't
know
just say
what I want to
everything is.
ask though? Surprise. I want to ask you this question, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How fair would it be to her if she had nothing to do with this and
Well,
her livelihood was jeopardized?
well, yeah, what happen? So be it. I just say go.
Just like that.
To
no,
say to that, me myself, Tiger, can you play the interview with Shanique, please? Because I want me myself to listen to this interview and then come back and tell me if she feels this girl is innocent. Can you find the interview? Not the
No,
interview.
she hear it
Can
already.
you find the
She hear it
statement when
already.
Shanique came out after she did the interview with her mother? Because the angel girl, she said that statement that she made was after she did the interview with she, her mother, and all of them on the live. She came out after that and made the statement. Now, in that statement, you can hear the nervousness and everything in her voice. When I listen to that live, that wasn't a live, that post that she had made, Shanique, and wanna tell me if you still think this girl is innocent.
And Shanda, you are incorrect. That post was made about 3 days after Jayden went missing.
No, the girl that was on the live, the angel girl, she was on the live with them because she was one of them that was questioning Shanique. And the girl
No, not the
said that post that she made, she came out and did that after they did the interview. She came out and made that post. I was
Oh,
on
that's
the live
something
with the
new
girl when
then,
the girl
Shanda.
said
That's
that.
something new.
Okay.
I don't know that
So,
video then.
so
Well, I am.
adamant on a black people
I
things.
was on that live. I'm not telling you what I hear or whatever somebody tell me. Me dep on the live when the woman said she was she was one of the person that was on the live with the mother, Kami, and the auntie, the mother, Shanique, and Kami was on. She said she was in the box and she was questioning them. And she said after that live is after that Shani came and made that post. I'm not the one who said
Play
it.
that post,
I'm
Tiger.
just
Play that post.
repeating
Because I've
what the lady said.
only
And I'm saying that post that she made, when you listen to it, she sound
seen one from
nervous in it.
Shanda.
Listen. If Tiger could find it and play it for us.
Can't find it. I can't
Or
go search
even
up a
make us
question
see
now.
the actual video too. It's easy to find the one with Shanique by herself. She not want red shirt.
Let me ask a question. Is she referring to the video where Shani my mom is a nurturer?
I don't remember word for word everything that she had said, but I know I think she was in a red shirt. I think she didn't want a red shirt. I see the three of them there behind her. The one where you can actually see
And when she go
her.
back a foreign, she do that, man. You know when she go back a foreign, she do that.
That one, that video there.
And
Listen
when she
to
go back
her
a foreign, she do
voice,
it.
like she's so nervous.
That's
Like
before
Yeah,
the
man.
that's
Yeah, man.
before.
huh?
Shanda,
Go ahead.
that was the first post she made. That was the first post. That's before she went on anybody's live.
Yeah,
No,
Time.
man.
That's how
After,
people
that
know that
after,
her
one,
son foot was
after,
broken.
after she do the
but
live.
that one though, that one is in America, so that and she was here for 6 days after the baby
Yeah,
foot
man.
out. So
I in America, so that alone I tell you, say, Ray, America that.
Yes, Tiger. But what I'm saying is before she did those interviews, those going into the live, because she went into the live when she already left Jamaica. So that one was, remember at that point, that is when people are learning that her son foot was broken. Nobody knew that her son foot was broken before that
I'm gonna
video.
need to find my charger for my phone so I can operate my other phone and find it for now. But look, I'm not.
Find
Listen,
it, there,
I'm
Shonda,
telling
because me
you,
would have loved
I'm
listen
just
to
saying.
it.
The point this that I'm making is not what she did, Avan. Is not when she did the interview. I'm saying what she was saying in the interview.
No,
She sounds
Shonda,
nervous. That's what I'm saying.
Shonda, what I was trying to figure out if there's one that I didn't see or hear. If you don't get what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to
Okay.
figure out if there's another one that I don't know of. Because if it's something that you're saying that she did after those going on those live, that would be new to me. I wouldn't have heard that or seen that. Same.
Me think you know everything. Me think you know everything. You just have to play genealogy.
So my question is, so
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Mm.
Oh, somebody mute me. What may I say is it the whole live chipping? Cause I can hear like it's chipping out.
Yeah,
Do
man,
I need to change?
I
Let
will
me
live
change
at
the
chip.
phone. Me feel say oh father, me feel say that phone that caused the problem. Let me switch you over. Hold on, let me switch you. Feel say that phone, the conversation I make the phone get hot.
Hot, red. Yo.
Hold on, let me see.
Who forget burn out, get burn out. Who forget burn in, get burn
My conversation is too hot, yeah, man.
in. Yeah.
Some know say people dangerous now. For my birthday, no man. For my birthday, people then still. Nah,
Hot.
I know, me no see nobody coming back so sing happy birthday to me, no. Like,
Nobody know this about your
nobody
Janet. Take up.
sing happy
Tiger,
birthday. You can't sing happy birthday
Tiger.
to me.
All right, guys. I want a minute. I want a minute. Tiger, I want to say happy birthday to you. I want you to know that we really appreciate you. We appreciate everything that you're doing, and we want you to continue. Would have been through several of these, and I know to some people it's new because Jayden is what brought them here. But knowing your heart, knowing where it's coming from, and knowing you as a person, I just want you to know that I really appreciate you and everything that you stand for. Even though sometimes you joke a lot and you might say something and it might not come out the way how you really intended to, but I do want you to know that we appreciate you and we will forever, love you.
Big up yourself, Tiger. Big up yourself, Tiger. Big up yourself, because you sound like, when them a say about you, sound like when time them a say it about me. So like we have trait. We have certain trait, Tiger. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think so. Right, guys, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I'll change over the device them to see if we can get a better connection because the one I get hot.
Hot.
Well, I'm on
Red.
the seat. We're going to take a turn. Well, I'm on the seat. They do. Can you hear me? Where did everybody go? Where did everybody go? Y'all hear me now?
Yes. Yes.
But I work for different phone business them. I don't know. Babylon be still. Be still, you hear me? You hear me now, Price?
Yeah, man, me hear clear.
Good. Babylon be still while I play this trumpet.
Happy birthday, Tiger. I hope you live to see many more years to come.
Blessings, blessings, blessings. Art of love, blessings. My face am I gonna lift in my 127.
Speak it into being.
Maroon.
Speak it into being.
Maroon.
Life and death is in the
Maroon
tongue.
Tiger.
I'm not dead today, man. So all I want to see me dead today. Sorry. Here I am.
Yeah. Jasmine, I call long death over here, sir. Turn the music down a little bit. Okay, Mr. Bones.
Yeah.
How is it going?
Somebody said they wanted to sing happy birthday for me.
Them better have some good voice. If me I go mute them. Myself, are you gonna sing happy birthday?
No, I don't want to sing it. You don't say to sing it on self-love. Yeah.
Me think I said somebody gonna sing happy birthday to you. Come say if them never good voice, me gonna mute them.
Somebody said you sing happy birthday for me.
I over say that. Me not sing happy birthday for you already. Surprise, you never there as my surprise there as my weakness. Only myself and Jasmine never there.
I see you here.
Yeah, but I don't see my name nowhere.
But I did sing a beautiful song with a lot of melodies. Like I hear all of them melodies when we hear earlier. You know, I want no more melody than that. You hear? You heard?
Me never there.
I have witness, I have surprise, I'm have cute girl, I'm have cute girl. Somebody say you for sing. Cute girl.
When you have trouble, don't cry.
Don't cry. Just remember that God is standing by Tiger's side. Bop, bop, bop.
So me go live, right? For my birthday. And me said
Just me never there.
Pardon?
What happened since I wasn't here?
Me go live. Me go live on my birthday. And me said the people then come over here and take over my birthday sickness and start talk about I know why I never say happy birthday to me, you know. I miss them away.
Bitch.
Whoa!